Hey everyone, nice to see you back again. I'm trying to think about the best way to approach this. So maybe it's about getting out of your comfort zone and doing what you want to do. I have started a lot of projects helping myself out by getting out of my own way. And right now we're in our personal lives, we've got a lot of struggles, which will be coming as part of a bigger, I don't know how to describe it, like a video, not necessarily a video diary, but essentially being a carer is really difficult, and there are certain things that happen that shouldn't happen and certain things that are more difficult than others, and that part will be about that, which is probably why I haven't blogged for quite some time, because it does all encompass into each other and it has its effect, and I want to become a little bit more regular, so I will strive to do more regular videos. Anywho, I mean, the project, the biggest project will be the Fun Stuffs 2018, which is what this is part about, sort of a side to. What will happen is I'm taking photos and documenting mini adventures that we have. We're going to have some bigger adventures as well, which will be really fun to document. I can't wait. I actually cannot wait to do some travel vlogging, however you want to pronounce, however you want to say it. I always get it wrong. Travel vlogging would be like my dream job, absolute dream job. I want to talk about travel, about health, about positive mental attitude, about, I suffer from like anxiety and depression-y type things, although I'm nowhere near what I used to be, but that's a different blog that I'm really trying to work up to. It's very personal about those things. I'm gonna have to like pretty much open up my heart I'll do it. I mean, the whole point about knowing that somebody else is in the same boat as you, that's kind of what it's about. Anyway, so the Fun Stuffs 2018 is going to be a really big project. What other projects? I started writing little poems and little stories. I found a publishing house that are, because one thing about children's books are, they're pretty much dime to a dozen. And unless you get something that really stands you out, and somebody to take you seriously in the first place, it's really difficult to get into. I'm not expecting to make any money out of it. If I make money out of it, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But I hope it takes off. I really hope it takes off. But if it doesn't, at least I've tried, and that's the ethos that I keep going by. What is stopping me from doing the things that I've always wanted to do? And, well, it's myself. My own insecurities. Hey, dude. I need quiet, okay?
Why?
Why? Because I'm doing a vlog. He's down the back of the couch. Down here. See him? He's hiding down there.
Oh no!
Bro, baby, you listening? You listening? Do you want to go to bed?
No.
Can you go play with your toys somewhere else for just now?
Rain. It's raining.
Riley, I'm asking you nicely. Can you come out and go play with your toys somewhere else while Mummy does this? Okay? Because look, see, Mummy's talking on here. Can you go over, maybe over there? So you're not right beside the microphone? Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mommy.
What else is
Nice.
yeah, I mean, I really want to be I would love to start talking about fitness actually. How about we hit on that right now, because I suppose that's the part that is the newest thing for me. So I had been attempting to do yoga every day. And I've kind of had to dial that back because things have just got too busy. But I'm still trying to do things, and I'll explain in a minute or two. So I am so unfit, so unfit, and I've got some health issues, so I need to be careful what I do. I started doing yoga and found that I could hardly do anything. My muscles had atrophied. I couldn't believe it. Like, things that I wouldn't even have thought about twice within a year of pretty much inactivity, my muscles had wasted away, unbeknownst to me. I couldn't believe it. It happened so quickly. Like, 1 minute I'm this active person that I've got a photo of on Facebook that I got a memory of not that long ago, like a few days ago, where I'm showing off my arm muscles, which, I don't know, they're a little bit there, but I have big muscles. But then I was also pushing up and down stairs, pulling up and down stairs about 30, 40, 50, about 60 kilos daily, a couple of times a day. So yeah, and then even after that, I was out walking about every day, going here, there and everywhere. I'd done everything on foot. But since I moved here, into this house specifically, I've started, everything's within reach. And during the winter, everything is done by bus. But what I found also is, now that my son's out the buggy, it takes so long to get from A to B that it's easier to get the bus. It's more convenient to get the bus because then I don't have to leave 3 hours beforehand. Yeah, I want to get back the person that could walk anywhere and not think about it, not even think twice about it. If nothing else, that. But yeah, so I always have this inner thing that I want to be fit, like actual toned muscles, cardio fit. I just didn't have the health to do it before. I could walk for miles and miles and miles all day, well, maybe not 24/7. I would need to sleep eventually. Not advisable to walk about in the dark. It's dangerous. Anyway, You get what I mean? I mean, I could walk about all day, be on my feet all day. I would complain about it. Well, maybe not complain. Like, I waitressed. I was on my feet all the time. At one point, I was working 3 jobs, and I would be on my feet from the morning right the way through the night to the following morning and get back up and do the exact same thing. I walked everywhere, absolutely everywhere. When I stayed, I mean, I'm talking about before my daughter was born, so we're not talking a short time ago now, and it's only now that I'm realising how long ago it actually was. But I would walk from one area of Edinburgh to another without even thinking about it. See, now thinking about it, it's pretty daunting. And I know my feet are going to be killing me by the end of it. I don't want to be this person. I want to be fit and active, and I know that a lot of the thing that puts me off here is the weather. During the winter, it's cold and it's wet. I mean, we live in a cold area, but it's always humid. The humidity is pretty much all the time, as you can see. Even if it's cold, it's humid, and the heat is nicer, obviously. Can you take the sriracha off of the radiator, please? Put it back on the table. Thank you, baby. Good idea. Good boy. So yeah, I've been taking measures to get that back again, and the first thing is building up my muscle strength. So, my first foray into lunges. Oh my god. Oh no, in fact, actually before that, touching my toes, touching the floor, my muscles, although they've atrophied, they became very tight, and I became very inflexible, which is... What colour?
Brown.
Is it brown?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's close to brown. What colour is it?
Pink.
It is pink. Well done.
Beep beep, gummy poo.
Beep beep.
Coming.
So...
Beep beep, gummy.
Anyway, yeah, where was I?
Beep beep, gummy poo. If people are don't take any pen.
Yeah, so my quads, my hamstrings, maybe not so much my quads, but my hamstrings and my calf muscles, oh my god, I'm still trying to work on those to relax them down. It is... I think I pretty much took my flexibility for granted when I was younger. Really, really took it for granted. And in fact, actually, I couldn't believe when I was younger how people couldn't be flexible, because I never, just didn't think twice about it. I was just always flexible.
My face.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
My face.
Okay.
Yeah. And a big my mouth.
That one's awesome. I love this one. So we do a circle or an oval. You could do an oval if you wanted. We do 2 eyes and a nose, triangle, and a semicircle for the mouth.
And here.
2 small semicircles for the eyebrows.
And here.
Ooh, will we do spiky or curly? What kind of hair do you want to do?
Spiky hair.
Spiky hair. So you do boop, 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 straight up. Okay, spiky hair.
And
on top of the spiky hair?
Yeah.
Okay, right, pop that down.
Big one.
A big hat. Okay, so how do we want to do? Okay, so we could
A
do
very big hat.
like this. Okay, and that's the hair sticking up underneath the hat. Okay, like that, and then oh, let's do a spiky fringe. Okay, and then we need the other part of the hat like that. How does that?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. And a big. And
What else is missing?
You
His, her.
big hat.
What's this? What's this? What's missing?
It's no.
Clothes. Ears.
It's yours.
Yeah, clothes. Big ears. All the better to hear you with. There we go.
That's not a big one.
And put earrings in there. There.
Nah.
Okay, there you go. You go see if you can draw that one up here. Up to the table or down to the wee table. You choose. Right, go. Go.
A big table.
Okay, go up to the big table.
And here.
Okay, baby. If you go get your wee frog stool, you can sit at that wee table.
Wait, what?
I think it's in the bathroom.
No.
In
It's
front of-
body.
No, the squatty potty's in the shower room.
It's body in the bathroom.
It's not, it's in the shower room.
Bathroom.
Shower room.
Bathroom.
Shower room.
Bathroom.
Right, well, anyway, if it's in the bathroom, go get it out the bathroom. If it's in the shower room, go get it out the shower room. Actually, don't get the squatty potty, get the frog stool.
No, that's the squatty potty.
It's not a squatty potty. We have stools.
One eye.
Well done in the bathroom, and he calls them all squatty potties. I don't know if you've seen the advert, I suppose it is. It's for something called the squatty potty, and it's a unicorn pooping
I don't think
ice cream.
it's right now.
Yep, a unicorn poops ice cream, rainbow coloured ice cream at that. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, where have you been? But if you haven't seen it, look up the squatty potty, Google squatty potty, it'll come up. But oh my god, my son now thinks that any stool that you sit on, like, because obviously he's we have the stools in front of the toilet. It's actually very good for you, but that's another subject. Anyway, yeah, they're all squatty potties because we used his little frog stool in the bathroom for like brushing his teeth and stuff like that. He now calls it a squatty potty. Go figure. Where was I? Yeah, fitness. It was unbelievable. Now I'm getting somewhere, slowly getting somewhere, slowly making progress. Can you hear the siren?
It's yummy.
Is it? Go to the window and have a look. See if you can see it.
No, yummy is gone. Yummy is gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, still working on that. I'll just keep pottering away, but I had to work on my back before I started working on my legs. And my back's a little bit better now. I still have minimal strength. I really am working on that. I started doing lunges. You need the toilet? Go to the toilet, please. Go to the toilet. Put the pens down.
Look at down. No.
Riley,
Oh no.
do you need the toilet?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Can you go try the toilet with the Scotty potty?
No. No. No.
Okay, but if you have an accident, what are you going to do?
I'm going to throw him out.
Can you go try the toilet, please?
I'm going to throw him out.
How about you?
No.
Right, but first, what are you going to do? You going to go try doing a wee?
No.
You going to go try doing a poo?
No. I don't want these. No.
Okay. Yeah, so I started doing lunges. That was funny. Couldn't even complete 3. Really bad. Really unfit. So bad. And I've always had problems doing cardiovascular exercises like running. I've always had problems with those, and I don't know. I'll figure that bit out when I get to it. But strength, I've always been able to do strength stuff until recently. So yeah. Lunges, wow. Whoa. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd never done lunges before, but I don't think I would have been such a failure as to not even be able to complete 3. 3 lunges, that's nothing. So what happened the next time was, I couldn't do any. It's like, no, you're supposed to make progress. And then the time after that, I could only do 3. And then I could do 5. I could do 7. And I can do 10. So what's the moral of that story? Don't give up. Just because something's hard, don't give up. And it's the same logic that I've learned to apply to the rest of my life. Don't give up. Keep trying. Might not work this time, but that's not to say it's not going to work the next time. And there might not be any rhyme or reason as to why it's not working. If you want it, keep trying. Keep trying. It's about figuring out what's important to you and making it happen. The most famous phrase that everybody has probably heard is, you'll never regret the things that you do in life. Or you should never regret the things that you do, even if they're bad. But the thing that people regret most in life is not doing the things they haven't done.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Ro.
I got some food.
Oh, that looks awesome. What have we got in today? What's your haul? What you got?
Instructions. I got instructions.
Instructions?
And now I'm bear and a teddy bear.
But that's animals. We don't eat animals.
Food. Food is food.
I'm not eating.
This is food.
Cars aren't food.
Food.
Is it a chocolate bear?
Yeah.
It's a chocolate bear. So good.
Let's see chocolate. Let's see. You don't have, I don't have to go and you don't have to go.
Tasty. Ah.
You don't eat those tables. You don't eat those tables.
Eat the tables.
Yeah. Yeah. One for you and one for me.
I'm trying to figure out a good use for these. It's the little plastic tray things that come in your pizza that stop the lid from taking all the toppings off your pizza. If anybody knows a good way to recycle these, a good way to make use of these, I would really appreciate you getting in contact, because honestly, I'm drawing a blank right now. What do you think? What could they be? Other than Riley's little mini tables, although that is quite a cute idea. Even has pizza right over the top. I don't know if you can see that. There, pizza. Very faint, but it's there. Pizza. Yeah, so why am I trying to achieve so much now when I've never done it before? Because I have the confidence to do it now. I was put through some of the most difficult things that I never thought I was going to get through. When I was going through it, I was like, oh man, this is going to kill me. I don't know if I can keep doing this. I can't keep going any longer. But somehow I managed. You know, somehow I got through it, so... And it's the same with everything. It's, everybody has been through points in their life where they've thought, God, this is so hard. I'm not going to be able to get through this. I don't know how I got through, how I'm going to pull through. But you do. You just keep going and you manage it. And nobody knows why. It's an inner strength thing. That's fine. But if you look at the times where you have managed to get through, where you didn't think that you could, what is stopping you from doing the things that you want to do then? Nothing, other than the fact that you don't think that you can do it, so you're not trying. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least you tried. That's all anybody can ask. So yeah, on that note, I think I'll end this video because I want to see how things go. You've got to remember that everything I do is pretty rough. I do everything live. I don't have video editing software. I wouldn't even know where to start at this point. I don't have the luxury of time to do that either at the moment. So everything is done raw and put up as is, warts and all. So yeah. A little bit of an insight into me, what my hopes and dreams are, what I want to achieve. So yeah, ideally I want to be, okay, sum all up, Laura, come on. Ideally what I want to do is be a vlogger that travels and somehow makes enough money just to get by on and be able to get through. That's all I can ask for. I want to travel the world in my own way, because obviously I have to be here most of the time, so I can't just take off and go traveling. Which would be in some ways easier, but anyway, that's fine. That's the way my life is. I'll compromise and make it work for me. But I want to travel. I want to see different places. I want to have adventures. I want to teach my son about these things. I want to give him all the opportunities that life has to offer. In a nutshell. That probably sounds a bit cocky, but you know what I mean. If you've got children, you want to give them everything that you can. Nobody doesn't. I just have to get out my own way and achieve those. On a side note, just very quickly, I want to say a big thank you to Scottish Bearded Vegan. Him and his wife are about to have a baby. Exciting, so exciting. So happy for you guys. So he's kindly entrusted his Facebook group to myself and another, what we were moderators, we're now admins. Dangerous. So yeah, if you if you're watching this, if you haven't subscribed to him, give him a shout out. Come join the Vegan Population Facebook page, because it's the best place for cheeky chat and just have a good time and not feel pressured. A lot of the other vegan groups are quite preachy and argumentative. There's no reason for it, you know. Put down your opinion, have an open discussion, that's fine.
One for you and one for me.
So yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference about the Vegan Population Facebook page. But yeah, so hang on till I eat some chocolate. So good. You're a really good chef.
Yeah.
No. Oh, is it spicy?
Yeah.
Oh, Mummy likes spicy food.
You don't have some spicy food.
Nom.
It tastes good.
Spicy. You taste? Is it spicy?
Yeah.
Spicy. Chili chocolate, my favourite. Nom.
It's a bubble. Ew, gross.
That was your sticker. So, yeah, that's the Vegan Population Facebook page. Awesome place.
It's spicy. It's huge spicy. And it's very spicy.
We have our own Facebook page, Fun Stuffs 2018. You're more than welcome to look it up and come and join us and keep up to date with what we've been doing. Like,
goodbye.
Oh, I'm nearly there. I'm not quite there yet. Hang on. Somebody's really wanting my attention, so I'm going to go because he deserves it, don't you? You do. You deserve it. Mwah. Oh, thank you, baby.
Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Ro. Right, let me just sum up.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, baby.
So, Mommy,
So, Ro.
what did you do today?
Well, right now I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and wait.
Goodbye.
I need to sum everything up first, okay? So today we've had a bit of a I've been ranting on about...
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Right, enough about different stuff.
Yeah.
Really random. This is probably going to be the worst video I have. Next time I'll come on with some topics and actually stick to them. But now I have to go and pay this little awesome guy some attention. So I'm going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.